Don't compare to others. Fulfill God's will for your life. As a Christian, you are not to look at others and compare yourself to them. For God has his own will for your life. He doesn't want you to fulfill his will for someone else's life. He wants you to fulfill his will for your life. So don't compare to others. There is a sanctified self-interest you must have as a Christian that you truly obey God. You are to be focused by the Spirit on being who God wants you to be and doing what God wants you to do. Matthew 25 speaks of God giving each person a certain amount of money, a certain amount of provision. And what does he require of those he has given such to? What does he require? That they are faithful with the provision he has given them. Each person is to be faithful for what they have been given, not for what another is given. So don't compare to others. The question is, what have you been given? What is it that God wants you to do? What is he requiring of you? What is his will for your life? For it is you who will have to stand before him. Matthew 25 reveals God holds you accountable for what he has given you. Now, what are you doing with what he has given you? Get your eyes off what he has given to others. What are you doing with what God has given to you? Are you being faithful in your living and ministering with what God has given you, with what he requires of you? Don't compare to others. Do what God wants you to do. Don't compare to others. Do what God wants you to do, however much or little it appears. Now, are you doing God's will for your life? Are you doing God's will for your life? Are you where you should be? Are you doing what you should be doing? Don't compare to others. Fulfill God's will for your life, for your own life. And know the words that are revealed in Matthew 25:30, which say, "And cast the unprofitable servant into the outer darkness. There will be weeping and gnashing of teeth." Make sure that you pay attention to those words. The servant that is unprofitable, that does not fulfill God's will for their life, is cast into the outer darkness where there is weeping and gnashing of teeth. Make sure you are not cast out. Don't compare to others. Start being who God wants you to be and start doing what God wants you to do. Don't compare to others. Fulfill God's will for your life.